Yo, did he just spit on the freaking ground? Yeah, you gonna look at it too? Like you just launched the biggest loogie? Jesus. Oh, these guys been on this shit too long. Oh, poor Jeremy's looking into the abyss, thinking about his prom date that left him. Alright, let's get this mission on the road. Alright, so for today's mission, we are going to be infiltrating enemy airspace, which is why we're flying so low. We're going to be flying under 200 feet below, not to trigger any SAMs or any enemy aircraft in the area. We can actually reduce our speed just a little bit, probably get to about 87%. RPM is perfectly fine. And once we get under 200 feet, we can go in autopilot and radar altitude. 170 is perfect. So we're just gonna hang out here, and as I said, we're going to be heading to waypoint 1, which is the entry of this nice valley, and then we'll be somewhere in the valley. There is a helo base that's not supposed to be there. We've been given clearance to go ahead and destroy it, and so today on board we have some special weapons on board. We have some Mk-82s, but not just any Mk-82s. These Mk-82s are the XT variant, and they're basically called retarded bombs, and not to be discriminatory or anything. It's not to be offensive, but these bombs basically have a modification on the back end of them, which increases their drag, so we can actually launch them at much shorter distances so that the glide slope of the bomb doesn't have to go as far to hit their target. And because we're going to be flying low to the ground, avoiding any sort of radar and detection to this valley, we don't have the luxury of dropping the bombs from a very far high distance, or else we'll just get too much pressure. So we're going to be using these bombs instead. And if we go ahead and set them up, we can go ahead and select them. Now, mode is already CCIP. Fuse, we can just do nose, detonate instantaneous, and this is the extra feature with the XT variant, so we can do drag. We either do keep it free falling, which would be like the conventional 500-pound bomb with the Mk-82, or we can do RET for I'm not going to say it. I feel too guilty saying retard, but I guess I just said it anyway. It's not to be offensive, I swear. At UFC, we're going to do one pass until I'll put up on the screen, but this is what we have to work with. I don't know how far they are and stuff. There's basically one big cluster, 2 helos parked on the, I guess we'll call it tarmac or whatever you want. So we're just going to do quantity 4, 4, enter, and 4, enter. No, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Multiple 4. I messed up the order. There we go. So we're just going to hit the weapon release button once we're over the target, and then drop all 4 bombs. Which should be just fine. If we go ahead and make sure data link is on, here on SA page, our wingman should show up. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, there we go. Looks like he's just behind us. Oh, right there we see him. And if we turn our helmet mount to display on, and we can see him much more obviously there. Awesome. So we're just heading towards the mainland, and we can see the valley starting to open up right there. That's where we're going to be flying into, and somewhere in that area is going to be the base. So hopefully we can get in, get out. There are MiG-29s in the area, so just in case, we do have some AIM-9Ms. Not sure why this mission wasn't loaded with the AIM-9X, and then of course the AMRAAM. So we also have some fuel. If we do get into a dogfight, we might want to drop it, so we can get that set up now. And just try and be as proactive as possible and less reactive, basically. And from here on out, should just be easy flying until we get closer to the mainland. Then we probably want to take matters in our own hands, which is perfectly fine by me. Alright, so we're just about to fly over the mainland. This is where we get disengage autopilot so we don't hit into any trees or power lines or whatever as we hug the ground until we get into some mountain coverage. We can actually scale this in, and we know waypoint 1 is just that valley way ahead, so let's just move ahead. That's perfect. And make sure we don't smack it to the ground. And master arm switch on so that we're ready. As soon as we get to the target, we can just drop our bombs and get the hell out. You'll notice our pathway is back the way we came, again to avoid any sort of detection. Wingman's still with us, nice and low. That's excellent. Contact bearing 016. That's straight ahead. Ooh, there are 2 helos straight ahead. What is the play? They are churned towards us. They've churned towards us. They have bad posture. I'm engaging. Splash. Helo. They definitely know we're coming now. They didn't shoot at us. I'm a little worried about the rules of engagement, but I'll be honest, they were having quite an intimidating posture, and they definitely knew we were in the area anyway at that point, so it's not like they were not going to alert the MiGs. But we have to make sure we do one pass, drop our bombs, and then get the heck out of here. We can start increasing our speed just a little bit. We got plenty of fuel to make it home. And looks like we'll hang a right here and then maybe a left at that ridge there. Alright, let's get ready to turn in and see if we can't spot our target. There it is, straight ahead. Bombs away. There we go. Good hit. Oh yeah, we can see good damage there. Alright, let's get back out of here the way we came in. That's a good hit. We can add a little bit of thrust here. And, oh, they're still shooting at us. Oh, shooting at our wingman. I swear, if he gets hit at this point, I'd be pissed. Alright, we're good. And let's get out of air to ground. We might have to anticipate maybe a dogfight here. That first MiG not the MiG, the first helo we shot down probably alerted some MiGs in the area, I would imagine. And then obviously bombing their base as well, so we're just going to stay vigilant, switch to some AMRAMs. We fly the same way we flew in. So we have just our fuel tank with us, which is empty. We could drop it, but you know, until there's an issue, we don't need to. I'd rather bring it home. We have no more bombs. We have 2 AMRAMs and 1 Sidewinder. Let's bring in the scale of our radar, because any further out we're basically international waters, and we should be okay with our carrier out in distance. There we go. We have a hit. Let's tell our wingman to engage. For whatever reason that didn't work.
Flight. Engage bandits.
Roger. Engaging bandits.
We got shoot Q. AMRAM away.
Engage defensive.
Trying to go defensive here. Okay, one's gone. There's the other. It's 2.
179.4.
There we go, hit.
2. Contact bearing.
MiG down.
179.4.
Yeah, that's 2 MiGs down.
188.4.
I don't know if there's any more. I'm just gonna flare preemptively. Going down there. Oh, we might just shot a Fox 3. Where's he shooting at? I'm out of flares. Is there a missile in the air? I don't understand. We've shot 2 MiGs. There's more in the air. I have nothing on the RWR. Say page data link. Does he have anything? There's Mudspike 4 o'clock. I'm just gonna get away from that area. So jettison our tank. Hey Sam, we need to jettison our tank. Full afterburner and get the hell out of here. Damn, they're shooting lots of SAMs at us. Trying to confuse its radar. So, what's good is we're going Mach 1, and it's having to catch us. We're about to push the limits of its range. Guys, I'm sweating so much. My palms are sweaty. There's something blew up out in the distance. I'm not sure what that's all about. Okay, we're outside of that SAM's distance. Let's talk to Carrier. I think that's a successful mission. We may have gotten out of there okay. Holy smokes. Stennis inbound.
010. Mark your mops. 04840. Angels.
And 1X.
Holding hands with 051.
Guys, I think we can relax a little bit. Oh, thanks a lot for joining me on this flight. This was a stressful one. I mean, close quarter, I mean, valley flying is a lot of fun, but close quarter like that, dropping bombs, using the retarded bombs is different. It's fun, but it's definitely much more intense, a lot riskier. And then that dogfight was just chaos. And honestly, it usually is that way, but they're waiting for us outside the valley where we'd have less coverage. We were kind of just being funneled that way, so they definitely had the upper hand, but we were prepared. So that to me is a successful mission, and I'm very happy with the performance today. If you guys liked the video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next flight. We'll just touch down here, hopefully bring the bird down, and that'll be a wrap.